What's good, ladies and gents? Um, I'm trying to get some of these commentaries in since this is my first time doing this shit. Everybody keeps telling me that I need to get into this. This should be a good fit for me because I'm real and I say what the fuck I want to say. So I figured I'd go ahead and do it. Don't y'all laugh at me about my do rag, bitch. This do rag, I don't care what nobody say. Do rags will never go out of style. I'm 28 years old. The bitch was used to do rags. Um, I'm gonna do a commentary on Love and Hip Hop New York season 7, and I'm not gonna give the usual commentaries that a lot of other people give when they discuss the episode because y'all listen, I was such a huge fan of Love and Hip Hop when it first came out. I'm gonna say about 2010, 2011, and it's a lot that's going on, a lot of residual bullshit that I'm so sick and tired of seeing. So I'm just gonna give y'all my thoughts of who I like, situations that are fucked up, and who I think just needs to do some other business dealing someplace else and give somebody else an opportunity to actually got shit going on and give them a chance to be a part of the franchise. Because Mona Scott, you was in the way. Um, First off, this Yandy versus Baby Mama nonsense. I am so completely over it. I'm over it. I'm over Yandy. Definitely over Yandy. And it's crazy because when Yandy first came on the show, I was a huge advocate for Yandy. I was pulling for her. I loved her. I followed her. I thought she was she is. She's a beautiful woman. She's a smart woman. She's a good businesswoman. But Yandy lacks a lot of stuff, and people say reality TV can be the death of you, and I see that now with her because lying to everybody about you being married to Mendices and you throwing up in his, other two baby mamas' faces. You married and this is what wifey does. This is what wifey does. Bitch, you ain't no motherfucking wife. I mean, you may have had your little bullshit ass marriage on VH1 that Mona Scott paid for with her coin, may I add. But I don't care. I feel as though you're petty as shit, and if you are the wife as you say you are, then you need to be making sure that you're doing whatever you need to do to keep Mendices. Mendices did not go to jail for his kids not to see each other. And it speaks a lot about Mendices and the type of man that he is. Because I must say, when he was out, he had all of his kids together. They all synced each other. They all was around each other. They knew who each other was. And it's just a shame that this man got to go to jail. And his whole family got to be torn completely apart by rumors and baby mamas and grandparents. Because Judy, your ass got a lot to do with the bullshit too. Aunts, I didn't know Mendices even had a sister, but that Butch Queen child, I'm not there for her either. I mean, and a lot of it had to stem from Erica, in my opinion. You know, she brings about a lot of trying to prove that she was with him and all of this shit. Bitch, who cares? This is supposed to be about the kids. We all know you was with him. You got a baby by him. So I mean, what's your deal with trying to prove something to us? You don't have anything to prove to us because you have a kid by this man. What you need to be doing is, you know, making sure that what I'm saying. A scene gets to have some type of relationship, with Skylar and Amir, because no matter what your feelings are towards Yandy and Mendices, those are his brothers and sisters. They are. They're never going nowhere. Yandy ain't never going nowhere. You bitches may well get used to it. I mean, I'm sick and tired of hearing the same shit every fucking week. I mean, it's monotonous. And then Yandy trying to nut and trying to nut nut if she buck and all that other nonsense. Bitch, please. You're not intimidating nobody. The only people that's scared of you and K Michelle's words are the Cabbage Patch Kids. I don't know no bitches that are around here that ever run from Yandy L. Smith. Child, please. Yandy, please get yourself together, bitch. That's all I gotta say. I mean, you're not married. Stop throwing it in their face and quit lying. When she asked you, were you married? That was the perfect opportunity for you to say, you know what, bitch, fine. No, we're not. I never sent the papers off. Legally, we're not married. To me and him, we're married. Maybe to y'all, we're not married. But bitch, so what? What does this have to do with, Little Medicis seeing his brother and sister? That has nothing to do with it. I mean, whether we were married or not, these are still his brothers and sisters, and he has every right to see them, him, if he need to. But Yandy ain't the legal guardian. You know what I'm saying? She really, if she keeps little Mendices away for the whole 8 years that Mendices is locked up, and it is fucked up if she were to ever do that. But she would have every right to. But I mean, I guess they came to some common ground, and Little Medici's birthday is coming up, and I guess she's letting them help plan the shit or whatever the case. I mean, good. I mean, it's about time one of y'all bitches need to be the motherfucking adult. I mean, the kids act more of an adults than the damn adults do. I mean, it's terrible, but I'm over them. Um, Peter Pumpkin Eater. Peter, you what, 50, 60, 70, 80? Bitch, you really need to get your life together and get your priorities straight, because you flip-flopping. First you want Tyra, then you want Amina, then you want Tyra, then you want Amina, then you want Tyra, then you want Amina. It I mean, when you 18, 19, 20, you can get away with shit like that. But bitch, you what, 47, 48? Get your life together. And you got 9 kids out of this situation. You should have learned from the first 2. Like you and then Tyra Wallace. Let me tell you something, Tyra. I love you to death. You are such a beautiful, intelligent woman, and you can have any fucking man out here you want. I mean, 4th season, you had a sexy ass little nigga. I mean, that liked you, and you liked him. I feel. I mean, that's the vibe I saw. Y'all enjoyed each other. Y'all had a great time on your little date with, his twin brother and K Michelle and all of that. I mean, get over him, girl. Like, don't believe none of his bullshit. You really need to tell him, listen, all right, you can be a part of your kid's life. I will never take that away from you, and me and you can work on having a friendship. But fucking friends with benefits, relationship, child, bye. I'm swerving you with that one, because I would never trust or believe anything that comes out of Peter Gunn's mouth. He married a whole nother bitch when you, after a year, when you was with him for 13. Child, please. Me being me, the type of bitch I am, ain't no way. I couldn't do it. Let me see. Who else? Rich Dollars. I could care less about him. I really could. He too old for the shenanigans too. Same with DJ Self, who's DJ Nobody in my opinion. He is trying this little. Why do every disc jockey, because that's what the fuck he is. Why do every disc jockey feel like they just got the green light to be any type of producer or manager or anything like that? Ain't nobody taking Gwinnett Entertainment seriously. I know like hell I'm not. I mean, look at who you got to the label. Millian Lynn and what's the bitch name? J Galore, Self Galore, what the heck, Bajer Galore, whatever. 2 unknown bitches. Get some real talent in there. I might be able to take you seriously, but them 2 bitches, they not cutting it in Mariah Lynn. Don't get me wrong. I have no problems with you, because you're growing, and I could tell that you are a good person. But the way you came at Major Galore, it's just ridiculous, honey. You need to worry about you, yourself, and getting your business, your brand, your name out there, your music. You need to work on your music a little bit too, bitch, because it is trash. I do agree with Rich on that one. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. I wasn't feeling that. I mean, I felt where Major Galore was coming from, too. I mean, I understand you putting your truth in your music, but bitch, that's just too much. I can't relate to that. I mean, I like to have sex like the next bitch, but I wouldn't call I'm not going to admit that I was a whore. But, whatever. Who else? Cardi B. I love myself some Cardi B, and I always have. She is so pretty, and, she's crazy. She is crazy. She's crazy, bad shit crazy. But you know, I do feel with a lot more seasoning, a lot more maturing, she can really go places. And Cardi, I heard that you about to leave Love and Hip Hop. That'll be dumb. Don't leave Love and Hip Hop. You really need Love and Hip Hop right now. You need a steady platform until your music really takes off. Then you can leave from reality TV or even get your own reality show like K Michelle did. I mean, be on the K Michelle wave. Get your own shit. You can do it. You're much more entertaining than anybody else up here they got this season. I mean, do that, but don't completely leave because I really feel like that'll mess you up in the long run, honestly. Um, and listen, please stay friends with Swift. Do not let your sister, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle, your daddy, your mommy, your poppy, whoever. Do not let them try to talk you into getting with Swift. No, I agree with you 1,010%. Do not mix the business with pleasure. You and him started off as a business arrangement. I feel as though it needs to stay that way, especially with that shit he had going on with Asia. And that bitch was ugly too. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all hoes got to say about that. That bitch was ugly, okay? And I can see why he was all up in Cardi B's face. That's just me. That's just me. That's how I feel. Hey, whatever. If you don't like what I had to say, you can kiss my ass and while you're down there lick it too. I'm into that shit. I'm whatever. That's enough of that. Um, Snoop. Shout out to Ashley Miller. I really love Ashley Miller. She's the real reason why I did decide to go on here to do this commentary stuff because she is hilarious. Let me shout her out right quick. I love that bitch. Man, she does the best. Snoop. That's where I got it from. I like Snoop. You know, I didn't watch The Wire. I didn't watch The Wire, but I do like Snoop. You know, I like her energy, and I do feel like she has the potential to be something great. But bitch, you need to get rid of J. Adrian. I'm not here for J. Adrian. She's an opportunist who leaves her child, 14 years old, to move to a whole nother state to be in a lesbian relationship with a bitch. Where's your mama? Where your daddy? What did your baby daddy have to say about? What did your son have to say about it? I could see if she left for about a month and then brought her son down there to live with her, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But you left your whole teenage son in a whole nother state. He's a teenager. This is the time where he really do need you because you know he needs to know what girls to be around and what girls to say let go to, and that's where you as a mom come in. Just like a son needs their dad, a son also needs their mom. It needs to be both of them parental figures there to both give him, you know, this is what a woman wants, this is what a woman needs, this is what, you know, makes a woman, you know, happy, sad, mad, whatever the case may be. And yeah, the daddy can do it, but it is much more effective for another female to give that, let alone the mom. And you just left your son. You another Diamond Strawberry. Get the fuck out of here. I'm so sick of her. She's a huge in using Snoop, which is killing me with Snoop that she doesn't see that shit. But fine, whatever. Um, Let me see, y'all. Who else I want to discuss up here? Is that everybody? Oh, no, it is not. Bianca, and I'm glad I saved the trashiest bitch for last. I do not like Bianca at all. Bitch, you need to be worrying about getting your name back out there, getting your music and your brand back out there. You have been dead for 10 years, bitch. And you running around here behind DJ White Dick. Child, please. Listen, the only way I would do any of that for that motherfucker is if he's spinning my records and just more than in New York. I want that bitch spent in New York, New Jersey, Colorado, North Dakota, South Dakota, Oregon, Cali. It needs to be worldwide. If you can't do that for me, you can't get my poo-poo. That's the way I would do it. I mean, you run around here making yourself look like a thirsty-ass fool over a white boy. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against white people. I have a lot of white friends, but we got to do better as black people, as a black man, as a black woman. We have got to do better, which is another thing because you know it's bad enough that you're still trying to create a platform for yourself, the people to take you seriously. Who the fuck you think gonna take you seriously with this shit you got going on up here? Nobody. I know I wouldn't. You worrying about dick more so than worrying about getting you making sure your shit get played. You worrying about trying to land a man that ain't yours versus being in the studio and booking different shows. Like, you should be too busy for dick. You should be what Cardi B do. You know how you rarely see Cardi? Because she's in the studio, she's giving concerts and different benefits and things like that. She's doing what she's supposed to do to get herself out there. She's not worried about dick. And you need to be on her wave. Like, and until you do that, I don't have no words for you, bitch. Because you just a whore. You a slam cold whore. And I don't give a fuck if you see this shit. You get mad. You can write me if you want to, bitch. You come see me. I tell it to your face. You's a whore. And you need to get your life together. And quit worrying about niggas. And get child. She worse than goddamn Mo and Lexi from last season. But anyway, y'all, that's how I feel about shit. Like I said, I wasn't giving no commentary on the episode or nothing like that because it's not giving me anything. It's not giving me nothing. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Cisco, listen, I understand. You know, your mom is dying and y'all finally done trying to get a relationship going, and now the Lord is seeing fit to call her home. And I understand everybody grieves differently. I can't tell you how to grieve, but you need to get over that situation between you and Rich. You need to dead. You and Rich really ain't got no beef with each other because now one of y'all want Mariah Lynn's white ass. Okay, I mean, there's really no need to have no beef with each other because y'all don't want her. So I mean, just get over that shit and y'all can make money together like y'all should have been doing from the very beginning. I thought that's what y'all were doing, but you know, I guess when pussy gets in the middle of that shit, you know, niggas go crazy. Now, as far as that situation with you and DJ Self, I can't tell you what to do about that because I'm not a fan of DJ Self. I mean, if you want to whoop his ass, whoop his ass. I don't know. But as far as you and Rich go, dead that and get your brotherhood back and forget about the outsider. I mean, because Self is an outsider. Let's just call a spade a spade. He's an outsider. So don't let Self come in and try to fuck up some shit that y'all done had even before we knew who the fuck he was. Like, get out of here. Um, who else? Is that it? One more person. Miss Judy. No. Miss Juju. No. Not even Juju. Because I like Juju. Juju's cool. Kimbella. I got to end it with you, Kimbella. Fuck Judy. I'm not dealing with her. We all know Judy full of shit. But Kimbella. What, I mean, my thing is, what do you want Jewels to do? Joel's is showing you that he wants to be with you. I mean, he's not in any foreign studio where you don't know nothing about. He's not in another studio in a whole another state like most rappers do. He is in the studio that he built that home in the basement just to shut you the fuck up, and you still got a problem with that. I don't see him. I don't get to see him. I don't get to do this. And bitch, so what? This is the. He's making money. He's making money. Money that you need because you ain't got no goddamn job. You ain't got no job. You ain't bringing in no revenues except for the check from Love and Hip Hop. But bitch, how much would that really pay you? Because you're rarely being seen this season anyway because you ain't got no fucking storyline. Let this man work. Let this man get his paychecks, his coins together so he could be able to take care of his family. And you can use this time to do something that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Write a book. You know, start a business. Start a hairline. Start an implant line because you just as fake and plastic as the goddamn Nikki baby is. I mean, do something with yourself. Like, get the fuck off this man dick and let him make his money. At least he's trying to do the right thing by you and his family. But you keep pushing that man away, and he gonna give you exactly what you want. He's gonna leave you for a whole nother bitch. You know what I'm gonna say? Deal with it because I told you to leave that man alone and you didn't. But that's it, y'all. For real this time. That's it. That's my commentary about Love and Hip Hop this season. Like I said, it isn't giving me much. So this probably gonna be my only commentary on Love and Hip Hop unless something new happens. Oh my God, I cannot forget Remy and Papoose. My condolences to y'all. I know it got to be a very terrible thing to be so happy about a blessing such as being parents with a child with each other finally, and for some reason God saw fit to let this situation happen to y'all, but you cannot question God. You can't question what happened. And I know it hurts, but you got to deal with it. You got to push on. Use that pain in your music, girl, and just keep riding, because y'all are such a power couple, and I love y'all as a couple, seriously. And doctors don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? God is the doctor of all doctors, just like he's the judges of all judges. They say you'll never have a baby naturally, but you never know what's going to happen. I do believe in God, and I do believe in miracles. And if you stay steadfast and not lean onto your own understanding, and you always keep God first in your life and in your heart, believe me, he's going to give you the desires of your heart and then some. So I know it hurts, but don't give up. Don't give in. Just keep running, keep fighting, keep going towards your goal, and y'all definitely gonna get it. But from the bottom of my heart, you know, I really do send my condolences out to you and Pat. I love both of y'all, and I hope y'all can get over this, and you know, and I hope your family can get over this as well. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Seriously, this time I gotta go. I gotta pee like a motherfucker. But y'all hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Give me your thoughts and your critiques. And nothing negative. Nothing negative. Please, nothing negative. I'm too grown. I'm too old. We all adults. Nothing negative. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, bitch, shut the fuck up. And I will see y'all later. Bye.